For a long time, I would not tell anybody that I was the host teacher for President Bush on 9/11. I wanted to keep that in because I felt guilty.
I think the guilt comes from it was something bigger than us reading that happened that day.
It's almost like a duty. It's hard to really feel any sense of pride being in that day because of what happened.
Does anyone else feel that guilt?
Yeah, definitely. Now I understand that people want to know how we feel too. Yeah. Like they want to know our story and how we feel because we were there and it did affect us.
You know, I started thinking about this. What did they see on September the 11th that they carried subconsciously that will lead them to the path that they're now in?
Zuki, go boy, Zook.
I love Sarasota.
Chantel was a little princess, always cute and dainty.
That's where we got married because it's so important to me. My parents gave up a lot for me to like be able to go to school. And so like I think that's like a different weight that you feel of, oh, I'm like a first generation American and my parents probably did more than they'll ever tell me to like be able to put me through that experience.
What does it feel like to be connected to that day?
So I didn't realize the seriousness of it until I got older.
Mariah, quiet, go-getter.
1, 2, 3.
Growing up, my dream was to be in the WNBA. I have my bachelor's in exercise science. Currently working at the Boys and Girls Club. I work as a youth development professional.
Game.
Nope, you're still going, Jaden. So I have a 6-year-old. His name is Jaden. My 2-year-old, Roman. He's super, super bright. And I just enjoy working with kids every day, making them smile, inspiring them to be better people.
Majority of my students stayed on the right path, and they followed their dream. They accomplished things in life that they wanted to.
I remember as a kid saying I wanted to be a police officer.
Leonard, studious, very, very concerned about others.
I'm really into public safety. I joined the military, and then I became a police officer. The interaction with different people, business owners, the families, not everybody's life's the same. 9/11 maybe made me lean towards doing public safety work. It's connection. I feel a part of it's like, hey, I see something that's related to 9/11. It's like, yeah, I was related to that too.
The 9/11 connection, I definitely brag about it a lot. Most people react like, dang, man, boy, you a piece of history, man. Like, you're in the history books. I was fed with a silver spoon my whole life. Like, anything I wanted, like, my mom and dad would get it for me.
Tyler, there were some hiccups that he had to overcome.
I've had my stumbles, I've been to prison twice. But, that's stuff that I did in the past, I ain't proud of it. I made my own decision. I made my bed, I laid in it. And I'm just pushing forward.
When you open the textbook and you see the picture of the class, I mean, we were there, right? We were there as little 7-year-olds. We were watching that from a different perspective. It's hard to say how that day didn't affect us, right?
Lazaro, sweetheart, loving, determined, just a man in a little boy's body.
My parents are awesome. I call them every single day just to say hi, good morning to them. And also because we run business together.
It's a dream. It's a dream, and let me tell you why. Because we couldn't have the best partner. I do the building, she do the decorations. This is a family business, and we create it with so much effort, and then when you see the result, it motivates you so much to keep going on.
It's been 20 years since that day. When you're 7 years old, you're being asked what do you want to be when you grow up. And it's always something that we ask ourselves, have we lived up to what we want it to be?
Are y'all seatbelts on?
Yes.
LaDamian is quite the gentleman and very protective. Very protective.
I didn't honestly think about joining the military until my 9th or 10th grade of high school. I'm actually more behind the scenes, computing data, my career to become an executive chef. Didn't go out as planned because once me and my wife graduated, we actually found out the day of graduation that she was pregnant with our son, Jaden. Too old for this. He told us that he had learned about 9/11 and when the president went to the school that day.
How many people do you think died that day? Like lost their life?
A lot of people.
The 20-year anniversary is this year. It's a long time, man.
A real long time. He wasn't even born.
At 7, I think I wanted to be a teacher or a lawyer. Because I was a social butterfly. Because I was always talking and disrupting the class.
January, my baby. Sweet, very aware of others' feelings.
I'm very, very proud of her. She gave me Jalen after you was mad when you found out I was pregnant. My mom was like my annoying best friend, but I love her to pieces. I currently work at Metro Regional Youth Detention Center. People that think that youth that are incarcerated, that there's no hope for them, I would tell them that they're wrong. I see so much potential.
Do you all feel a kinship to one another?
When we see each other, it's just like no time has passed. Like, because I don't think I've seen Dynasty since like high school.
Dynasty, my entrepreneur. Serious, determined, strong.
I always knew I wanted my own business. I enjoyed entrepreneurship, being my own boss, making my own schedule, and I also like to help other people. And then also TikTok grows people like tremendously. I help young women, aspiring entrepreneurs, start a business and then learn how to grow that business using social media online. If I can just motivate one young girl, help her believe in herself, I'm happy.
Personally, I'm just proud of everyone to see how much they've accomplished in life and the goals that they've reached.
Yeah, we had a great teacher. It wasn't just instruction, but it was genuine love.
I call her mom. She was my favorite teacher because of what she did outside the classroom. She calls me probably twice a week just to check on me, just to see how I'm doing. What teacher does that 20 years later?
All right, babe, I think I'm just about ready.
Teaching is a passion. I think teaching is also a calling. And I've been doing it now almost 30 years. Good morning, my butterflies. Good morning.
Miss Daniels has an attitude of overcoming whatever it takes to ensure that we are going to be okay.
I can do anything if I try. I teach my kids to sing. Singing is a part of me.
She always sings.
Yeah, you started to well, that's natural. That's something I do all the time. We were in turmoil at that time. We needed to know that a resolution would come.
When we come back.
To see the memorial in New York now, 20 years later, it will bring closure.